To me, being a sailor is just a huge part of my life.
I'm not much of a casual sailor.
I like the competition. You need to be 100% okay with your mind.
I like to make the boat perform as good as it can.
It's tough. Not only you have to be physically prepared, but your boat has to be prepared, and it's a very tricky boat to set up and sail.
The guys that we saw out there today are all hardcore racing sailors. A casual sailor is what we call cruisers. They go out on a Saturday afternoon with their coolers and their lunches and don't really care what sails are up or where they're going as long as they're going somewhere. A racing sailor goes out with one thing on his mind, and that's to go out and sail as fast as he can to make his boat be the first boat across the line so that he wins.
Sailing as a sport, it's a combination of something that's extremely tactical with a teammate, a lot of variables from the weather and the wind and the water and other competitors. Then the whole playing field is moving.
Sailboat racing is a sport. They train just like any other sport. They go to the gym every day, they run, they ride their bikes, they work out with weight, preparing for these regattas.
Preparing for a race starts a couple weeks ahead of time, and part of it's getting all the logistics organized. And then we move into a phase of actually starting to race. You get here in the morning, pretty early in the morning. You gotta prepare your boat, tune up your mast, get the sails ready, put the boat in the water and just go sailing.
The mentality to go out there and race is just, it's hard every day because it's a marathon event, because it's 6 days.
So every day we're on the water for 5-6 hours, managing your hydration, that you don't get too tired, you don't get too down. If it's going bad, trying to recover from that. If it's going well, trying to deal with the anxiety. All of that stuff kind of goes into having a good event, really.
During the race, you're thinking about a lot of different things, and that's kind of the tough part about it.
Honestly, it's really racing you against the wind instead of racing the other boats.
They're all identical boats, and they're sailed with the same amount of crew. The person that understands what the wind is doing and where the other boats are in relation to where he wants to be, he's usually going to be the best sailor. You end up with the passion to be a racing sailor because you enjoy being out on the boat and having that wind blowing through your ears and seeing what we have out there that's a natural power, that's something that we're not putting a motor to or mechanics to.
It takes a lot of practice and a lot of dedication to do what we do, and I think it's one of those things you have to find within yourself. Some people play basketball in their spare time and are awesome basketball players. Some people go sailing.